watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now, and topping the list for us, a chance to, well, stop adjusting the clocks, making daylight saving time permanent. The U.S. Senate yesterday passed a bill that would end the time change tradition of springing forward and falling back starting in 2024. A rarity in Washington, the measure passed unanimously in the Senate. Next, it's on its way to the House, then President Biden's desk. Now, this would mean Americans would stop falling back into standard time each winter and instead stay in what is now daylight saving time. This also means later sunsets and sunrises in the winter months, making evenings a bit brighter. Mornings would also stay darker longer. That's one point where Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett says he understands the concern.
I understand there's concerns about people, the kids at school buses in the dark, and I understand that. That is a very valid concern. But it allows those communities and states to make those decisions among themselves. It just allows them to make the decision.
In the end, Burchett says he just wants the choice left to each state. Now, we have more on this debate online. Just go to WATE.com. Our next big story for you right now, a deadly wreck. Knoxville police investigating after a car and a dump truck collided. This happened around 12:30 today along Washington Pike at Steeple Shadow Way. The wreckage was gone by the time our crews arrived, but you can still see remnants of the crash left behind and the marks visible on the road. Now, according to KPD's early investigation results, officers say a dump truck was headed down Washington Pike when it hit a car that pulled out of Babley Road. Police say the car was hit on the passenger side and hit so hard that the car flipped. The driver died at the scene. No one else was in the car and no one else was hurt. Of course, we'll keep watching for more from this investigation. We're on Capitol Hill for our next big story as Ukraine's president pleads with Congress for more help. That direct appeal comes 3 weeks now into the Russian invasion of President Volodymyr Zelensky's country. Zelenskyy today making a virtual address to Congress asking for a no-fly zone over Ukraine to stop Russian air attacks. He also switched to English for a direct ask aimed at President Biden.
I'm addressing the President Biden. Being the leader of the world means to be the leader of peace.
Later in the day, President Biden responded by laying out more aid and more weapons, including nearly $1 billion worth of anti-aircraft weapons, drones, and more. But the president stopped short of directly joining the fight, again rejecting a no-fly zone.
The American people are answering President Zelensky's call for more help. We're going to give Ukraine the arms to fight and defend themselves through all the difficult days ahead.
Before that new aid can arrive, the Russian bombing campaign is still ongoing, while Ukrainian forces appear to have destroyed Russian helicopters at an air base. Now, another round of peace talks were also underway, and U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan spoke today with his Russian counterpart. Well, our next big story, the response from East Tennessee and how the fighting is affecting you and your neighbors. The primary way we've seen this, of course, is at the gas pumps. You know, we've kept watching those prices through the recent spike. And according to AAA, people here in Knoxville right now paying about $4.15 a gallon on average. Now, that's down a penny from yesterday. Still higher than a week ago, and prices were at $4.09 and way up from the $3.24 price last month. And then, of course, the $2.69 gallon that we saw just last year. Well, if you want to find the cheapest gas in our area, take out your phone, scan the QR code on your screen. Once you do that, you'll be able to see where the cost of gas is lowest near your home or where you work. We are seeing some new efforts locally to offer help for Ukraine. Pilot Company has a fundraiser going right now, collecting money for Save the Children by asking if customers want to round up their total purchases. Now, it's happening through April 3rd at any of the more than 650 participating company-operated Pilot and Flying J travel centers. Not only is Pilot donating 100% of the money raised, it will also match contributions up to $100,000. And over at Park West Medical Center, workers packed all of these supplies you see here to send to Ukraine. Now, after the pallets were wrapped, as you see right here, people then had the opportunity to write messages of support. And we're hearing from a Cumberland County woman tonight who came to the U.S. as a refugee from Russia 30 years ago at the end of the Cold War era. Miss Lilia, who did not want to share her last name, says she's proud to call East Tennessee and the U.S. home, but her heart goes out to those who are caught in the middle of the conflict in Ukraine.
There is a lot of family where is mixture of Ukrainians and Russian people. And to watch the tragedy, what happened today, is break my heart and break the heart of my family too.
She wants both countries' leaders to come together to make the best decision for their people she calls friends. Our next Big 7 story, absolutely devastated and heartbroken. That's how Knoxville police describe now learning about the death of Bridget, a dog found abandoned behind a dumpster. You know, we've been telling you about her and the 2-week effort to try to save her life. But today, Young Williams Animal Center posted this memorial picture saying, quote, Bridget crossed the rainbow bridge knowing that she was loved. CEO Janet Testerman saying in a news release that the center hopes the public will find comfort knowing that her tail wagged often and she was given all the affection workers could in such a short time. You may remember Bridget had been diagnosed with cancer. Her plans were being made for treatment, but the center says she took a turn for the worse yesterday. Now today we got a look at a memorial set up for Bridget outside of Young Williams Animal Center this afternoon. In light of Bridget's story, Young Williams wants pet owners to hear their plea, and that is reach out early if you need help caring for an animal. They'll help in many ways and do so without judgment.
When you get a cruelty case in like this, you know, it really hits home. It's hard, and it is an awakening of sorts that this is indeed why we get up every day. This is animal welfare really at its finest.
Knoxville police, by the way, still working right now to learn who Bridget's owner was. And if you have any information that can help police, you can leave an anonymous tip with the East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers by calling 865-215-7165. Moving through our Big 7 list for you, a look at a helicopter rescue in the Smokies. The Tennessee National Guard sharing these pictures showing a Black Hawk helicopter and crew called out to rescue a hiker with a serious medical problem from the Appalachian Trail. That call came yesterday morning with a sick hiker unable to stand or walk found near the Double Spring Gap shelter. First, a flight paramedic was lowered to check the hiker's situation. Then the helicopter pulled both of them up. Crew members gave first aid during the flight over to UT Medical. And our final Big 7 story for you, almost dancing time now for the Volunteers. The NCAA tournament tips off tomorrow for the men. Rick Barnes' crew, well, playing tomorrow afternoon at Indianapolis Gatewood Fieldhouse. You know, last year Oregon State put the Vols out of the tournament in the first round. This year, the team coming in as a number 3 seed with an SEC tournament championship under their belt. But for this team, that's just not enough.
You know, that was one of our goals all season, but we also have another goal in mind that we've set for ourselves. And so enjoying that, and then immediately turn our focus to Longwood and preparing for them.
It's just a quick turnaround. We got to shift all our focus to what we got now, and this is the NCAA tournament, so we got to focus on that. And then once everything's over, we're going to have time to go back and celebrate everything that we've done and what we're going to do.
Tip-off is at 2:45 tomorrow as the Vols take on Longwood. The Lady Vols, by the way, begin their tournament play on Saturday, hosting Buffalo at Thompson Bowling.